Greetings from the Wisconsin Army National Guard G1 office. The G1 office is the principal office for personnel operations and procedures within the Wisconsin Army National Guard. I am Colonel Brian Walhopter, the personnel officer for the state of Wisconsin. The objective of this presentation is to guide you through the completion of the NGB Form 4100 Army National Guard Enlisted Worksheet and explain in detail the options available to soldiers and commanders on this form.
Greetings, I am First Sergeant Michael Hilson, G1 Enlisted Personnel Manager for the state of Wisconsin. I'll be going over the NGB Form 4100. The NGB Form 4100 has multiple purposes, which include: soldiers must elect or decline consideration by the promotion board. Commanders must recommend or deny soldiers consideration by the promotion board. Soldiers must select the mileage conditions in which they wish to be considered for promotion. Soldiers can elect consideration to certain special consideration boards in which they may be eligible for. The agenda for the summary will be greeting and summary, Section 1, Personnel Systems Data, Section 2, Verification and Declination, Standard Options, Soldier Signature and Date, and finally the conclusion. Section 1, Personnel System Data. The personnel data contained in this section is imported directly from SIDPERS, the Army National Guard's personnel database. This section must be reviewed thoroughly for correctness. The primary field in this section is Block 4, the CPMOS, which stands for Career Progression Military Occupational Specialty. This is the MOS that soldiers will be assessed as by the promotion board members. If this MOS is incorrect, or for applicable reasons, a different MOS for promotion purposes is used, soldiers should speak to their Readiness NCO to request that it be changed. Section 2, Verification and Declination. This section is used by promotion board candidates and commanders to make final elections for board consideration. Soldiers must mark whether they wish to be considered by the promotion board, and commanders must make a recommendation to allow candidates to be considered. Elections by both parties must be thought through and accurate, as these elections are permanent until the next annual or supplemental promotion board. The commander's signature is required and cannot be delegated. Furthermore, denied soldiers have 1 month from the date of their denial counseling on the DA Form 4856 to prepare comments, consult with a judge advocate if desired, and send their appeal to the applicable approval authority for their grade. This must be done prior to the board convening date in case a commander's request to deny consideration is disapproved. Standard Options. This section contains options to soldiers concerning the distance they will travel for promotion opportunities. Soldiers must thoughtfully decide if they wish to be considered for promotion, what their development and personal goals are, and in this determination factor in their current travel distance and what is acceptable to them. Soldiers will only be considered for positions that are within their elected travel distance. On a side note, if soldiers are assigned to units that are outside of their elected travel distance, they will not receive notifications for their unit. Information on the mileage elections is as follows. Consideration for promotion assignment within 50 miles of their home of record, not current unit of assignment. This is the involuntary travel distance limit. Soldiers who select this will only be considered for positions within 50 miles of their home of record, and if selected for one, will receive assignment instructions, not a position offer. Soldiers may not decline a position within the involuntary travel distance. Consideration for promotion assignment within 150 miles of the home of record. Soldiers who select this will only be considered for positions within the 150-mile limit. This establishes their voluntary travel distance. If selected and the position is greater than 50 miles and less than 150 miles travel from the home of record, soldiers may accept or decline. However, if soldiers decline a position within their voluntary travel distance, they will be removed from the promotion list. Furthermore, the 50-mile involuntary travel distance and assignment procedures still apply to soldiers who select this option. Considered for promotion assignment statewide. Soldiers who select this will be considered for any positions statewide regardless of mileage. This establishes their voluntary travel distance. If selected and the position is greater than 50 miles from the home of record, soldiers may accept or decline. However, if they decline a position within their voluntary travel distance, they will be removed from the promotion list. Furthermore, the 50-mile involuntary travel distance and assignment procedures still apply to soldiers who select this option. AGR soldiers are not subject to the commuting distance standard, regardless of their election. They are eligible for statewide reassignment and PCS move per NGR 600-5 and the Joint Travel Regulation, or JTR, when selected for promotion and reassignment. Additional options are available to soldiers based on rank are as follows. Soldiers have the option to be considered as an instructor candidate. Instructor candidates are selected based on the needs of the Wisconsin Military Academy for the projected year. The Instructor Selection Board is a separate board held concurrently with the Promotion Board. Soldiers in grades E7 and E8 have the option to be considered by the Leadership Selection Board for potential assignments to First Sergeant and Command Sergeant Major positions. Eligible soldiers must be reviewed annually for placement on the First Sergeant CSM selection list. Current First Sergeants and Command Sergeants Major assigned to First Sergeant and Command Sergeant Major positions will not be automatically added to the approved list. Other administrative requirements are provided as an informational note only, which include: soldiers must be eligible in accordance with Army Regulation 600-8-19 and the G1 2016 Promotion Board Memorandum of Instruction, or MOI. AR 600-8-19 is the governing regulation for all enlisted promotions and reduction and has many provisions that specify eligibility for promotion. Furthermore, the G1 MOI details specific requirements for leaders and soldiers to accomplish. Soldiers must review and validate the Enlisted Record Brief, or ERB. The ERB is a vital piece of information as it displays personnel, training, and assignment history view of every soldier. Since this is not an appearance board, it is vital to have this document updated and validated so every soldier is properly represented at the promotion board. Soldiers must be medically compliant. Promotion board members do not review medical files. However, they do review every soldier who is working with medical case management to resolve medical deficiencies, to ensure soldiers are properly communicating with case managers and are meeting all deadline dates for medical document submission. Non-compliant soldiers will be reported to the promotion board president for appropriate action. Finally, soldiers must review IPERMs for accuracy. Along with the NCOER and ERB, a soldier's Army Military Human Resources Record, or AMHRR, listed in IPERMs, is the most vital record available to board members to develop a view of the whole soldier. Number of documents viewed, as well as viewing date, will be available to the board president and all board members. Soldiers must ensure they are completing their annual AMHRR reviews and make sure all applicable documents have been loaded. Also listed in the standard options block is MOS, NCOES, and evaluation data. This information is imported from SIDPERS and must be corrected in the personnel database if errors are present. Attention must be paid to the highest level of NCOES completed, as every grade has a certain level of required military education that must be completed prior to the board convening date. An incomplete or incorrectly listed NCOES may cause soldiers to be removed from board consideration. Furthermore, the date end eval is the last through date of the last evaluation that was processed through your servicing S1 office. The G1 MOI specifies the date range that the last current NCOER must be in to be considered current for board review. Soldiers who do not have a current NCOER or have gaps in their rating history may be removed from promotion consideration. Soldier signature and date. Finally, the soldier signature and date is the last area to complete on this form. In this area, the soldier is validating that all the information and elections are correct on the form, or that the appropriate action has been taken to update the information. When soldiers are not available to do this in person, the commander, or a delegate, may do this by telephone, fax, or mail, including email, accomplish all of the required actions, print their name and title, and sign and date the form on behalf of the soldier. Conclusion. This completes the process for completing the NGB Form 4100 Army National Guard Enlisted Worksheet. As we conclude this lesson, let me reiterate the importance of completing this form properly and the responsibilities of soldiers who wish to be considered for promotion. Soldiers who are placed on the promotion list should be proud of the accomplishments they have achieved and for the recognized potential of advancement. On the other hand, the promotion list is a valuable tool used by the Wisconsin Army National Guard to ensure that the best qualified candidates are placed in the correct positions that enhances the readiness of our units and the state as a whole. Overall, you, as a possible candidate for promotion, are responsible for your future in the Wisconsin Army National Guard. When it comes down to records reviews, drill, AT attendance, NCOES attendance, SSD completion, evaluating the distance you are willing to commute, and the training and time investment you are willing to put into the National Guard, you are your own best advocate for advancement in your military career. Our state is in need of leaders that are willing to go the extra mile to make their service count for the state and nation, and grow to be role models for junior soldiers that will follow. On behalf of the leadership of the Wisconsin National Guard, thank you for your time during this presentation. We wish you the best of success as you submit this promotion consideration packet. Thank you.